What's up? What it do? How you doing? I am back with another video. Today, EandE family, I'm showing you how to make a butter pecan cake. Don't go nowhere. So as with any good recipe, this is going to start with our butter. So in my mixer, I have 2.5 sticks of room temperature softened butter. To that, I'm going to add 2 cups of granulated sugar. So I'm going to get my paddle down in my mixer. And we're going to mix this until it is a light and fluffy consistency. So for about 2 minutes. Okay, so our butter and sugar have been creaming together for about 2 minutes. And we'll make sure we want to get all that goodness off of our paddle and scrape down the sides of our bowl. So next, we're going to add 4 room temperature eggs. And as always, EandE family, if you don't feel comfortable cracking your eggs over the bowl, crack them in a separate bowl so that you can look for any shells or imperfections. So that's 4 room temperature eggs. To our 4 eggs, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So we're going to get our our paddle down in our mixer, and we're going to get these ingredients combined with our butter and sugar until everything has been well incorporated. So for about 1 to 2 minutes. So next we're going to move on to our dry ingredients. So you could definitely use your all-purpose flour for this. Y'all know how I feel about cake flour. So I'm going to add 3 cups of cake flour, or if you're using all-purpose flour, 3 cups of all-purpose flour. We're going to combine all our dry ingredients and then we'll sift. So next we're going to add 2 teaspoons, only 2, of baking powder. Next we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of baking soda. And we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. So let's get our dry ingredients sifted down into our wet. So next I have some pecans that are finely chopped, and I toasted them in a skillet. So for this part, you're going to take 4 to 5 tablespoons of butter, let it melt in your skillet. You're going to put your pecans in there, and you're going to constantly stir them for 2 to 3 minutes. You want to be careful when you do this. You want to make sure you stand there and watch them actually stir, because you don't want your pecans to burn, because it would leave a very bitter taste in your cake. And then just put them in a bowl or spread them out on a sheet and let them cool down a little before you put them in your cake. So I'm going to add my pecans in. So I have my bowl back on my mixer, and the last thing we're going to add is some room temperature buttermilk. This is a 1.5 cups of room temperature buttermilk. I'm going to slowly add that in as our mixer turns. So I'm going to put my paddle back down in our mixer, and we're going to get started mixing so we can add our buttermilk. So I have my sheet pan. Surprise, surprise, I'm not making cupcakes this time, guys. I just have my sheet pan. I sprayed it with a little Baker's Joy, flour and oil in a can. Makes it easier for you. You can definitely turn these into tiers. You could also do cupcakes, or you can use your sheet pan like I'm doing. So the only thing left to do, y'all, is get this batter added in. And that's what your unbaked butter pecan cake should taste like. Should look like, not taste, should look like. So we're going to bake this in a 350-degree oven until the toothpick in the center comes out clean. When we come back, I'm going to show you how to make the cream cheese frosting to go on top of this butter pecan cake. You don't want to miss this. Y'all don't go nowhere. So let's get started on the cream cheese frosting for our butter pecan cake. So in my mixer, I have a stick of room temperature softened butter. To that, we're going to add 1 block of room temperature softened cream cheese. Next, we're going to add our powdered sugar. And as always, EandE fam, as I always tell you, the amount of powdered sugar that you like in your frosting determines the amount of sweetness you like. So you can add 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups, 5 cups, 6 cups, however sweet you like it. I'm going to start with 3 cups of powdered sugar, and I'm just eyeballing this, but you definitely can take out your measuring cups and measure this out. Next, I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then I have some room temperature heavy whipping cream. You can use half and half as well. You can use regular milk, but the heavy whipping cream gives it a creaminess it gives it a good creaminess. Let's just say that, okay? So I'm going to add a little half and half, heavy whipping cream. And then I'm going to get my whisk attachment down into the mixer, and we're going to get this started up until everything is nice and creamy. Then we'll do a taste test to see if we need to add any more powdered sugar. So let's give it a taste test to see where we are on sweetness. Oh, that's perfect. It's spot on. I don't need to add any more powdered sugar to that. So, our cream cheese frosting is done. Our cake is cool. Y'all been here before. You already know what's going to happen. When we come back, we're going to get a taste of this amazing homemade butter pecan cake with cream cheese frosting. You don't want to miss this. Y'all don't go nowhere. It looks so delicious. I can't wait to taste this. I've never had a butter pecan cake, so I'm trying this for the first time with y'all. So let's dive in and get a taste. That's delicious. Nice and moist. You have the flavor from our toasted pecans. Amazing. That cream cheese frosting sets it off perfect. You guys gotta try this. It's really good. Oh my goodness. That's delicious. Try this one out. Your friends, your family.
This is General.
Baby, they gonna love this one. As I always tell you, EandE family, I promise, you will not be disappointed. And that's it for today, EandE fam. Like, share, comment on this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that you can be notified when a new video is uploaded. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. The links are in the description box below. And as always, EandE family, don't forget to live a little and love a lot. Y'all be easy. Peace. Try this one out. Y'all gonna love it. I don't steer you wrong. Bye, y'all.